korang manusia bila nak carboxylic acid ni nak react dengan alkohol, tulis carboxylic acid dekat depan, alkohol dekat belakang. Okay, so carboxylic acid, propanic acid, I draw. I'm going to show you both the structural and chemical equation. So let's see. Structural equation, then chemical equation. Okay, structural kan kena lukis-lukis. Jadi kita lukis warna hijau. Okay, so C2H5COOH. So let's see. Ladies. Okay, let's see. Okay, so so C to H5COOH plus methanol. Methanol is CH3OH. Jadi CH3OH. Children, I've told you OH you nak letak sini pun boleh, nak letak sini pun boleh. OH boleh mana-mana pun lah. Tapi syarat dia apa? Carbon kena bond dengan O. Which means if I put like this, carbon must bond with the O, then the H. This one we have studied before. What? Carbon must bond with the O. Tak kisah OH nak letak mana-mana pun boleh. Saya nak letak sini sebab saya nak senang nak tunjuk for the equation lah. Tapi kalau letak mana-mana pun tak kisah. Tapi kalau kau letak kat sini lah katakan COH. Kau tak boleh COH. Cannot. Carbon must bond with the O. Understand? This one we have done before. Okay. Let's see for the next thing. Okay, sekarang how are they going to react? Students, last class we have studied when carboxylic acid want to react, apa jadi? Dia punya H akan putus, right? Hydrogen dia putus dekat mana ya students? You tell me. For carboxylic acid, where will the hydrogen break? Last class we have done. Hydrogen break where?
In between the O and H.
Yes, here, very good. Remember here the OH, like last week we have done, like example CH3COOH plus magnesium. We have studied this one, they break here, become negative, become positive, become negative. Last class kan kita belajar macam ni, dia break here, right? So sini pun sama, dia akan break here. Once they break here, what happen? They'll combine with the alcohol punya OH. Alcohol punya OH dekat sini kan? So, from the carboxylic acid, I take the H. They go with the alcohol punya OH. H plus OH becomes?
H2O.
Yes, H plus OH become H2O. So, H, OH become H2O. So, it's very easy. Tengok manusia. From the carboxylic acid, korang tengok ada COOH kan? Dekat COOH tu, H dia keluar. H dia keluar combined with the OH from the alcohol. H plus OH, H2O. So done already, this one keluar already. And then apa yang tinggal macam mana buat? Very easy no children. Ini kan dah kahwin kan? You already cut this right? Okay, become water already. So ini potong buang. Nah, buang here already. Apa yang masih tinggal? Kasih sambung lah. Apa yang masih tinggal? Tinggal this one. Then tinggal this one. Kasih sambung. So this thing and this thing kasih sambung. How to kasih sambung? Let's see. You have C, H, 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 C, H, H, C, double bond O, O. Macam ni kan? This one akan sambung dengan siapa? Ada siapa lagi dekat sini? Ni semua dah buang kan? Terus sambung dengan mana? The C here. So they become C, H, H, H. Are you all following here or not? So you see, ini benda break here. Combine with the OH from alcohol. Ini sudah jadi water, potong, buang. Apa yang tinggal, kasih sambung. That's all. Okay? Ini dia punya structural equation, chemical equation how to do. Okay, let's see. Wait, chemical equation. Bala?
Yes, teacher.
Are you following here, Bala?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's see. Ini macam mana kita buat dia punya chemical equation? Like every time we see the COOH, we write it separately at the back, right? We don't like C3. No, we don't calculate C3. The COOH, we write it at the back. Whatever in front is in front. What is in front? C2H5 plus CH3OH. Kan? OH kita tulis separately at the back. So all this while, kalau kita nampak COOH, kita tulis asing. Nampak OH, tulis asing. Lepas ni, what do you have to do? No. Nampak COO ni, you have to write it asing. Like separately, like COO. Okay? Then whatever is in front lah. Whatever is at the back. Okay, what is in front here? C to H5. What is at the back? At the back. So what is at back? CH3 plus H2O. This is the chemical equation. So what's your conclusion here, you see? When there's carboxylic acid want to react with alcohol, tulis carboxylic acid dekat depan, alcohol dekat belakang. Then from the carboxylic acid, take the H, combine with the OH from alcohol, become H2O. Lepas H and OH combine together, whatever tinggal kasih sambung. Itu saja. And chemical equation like COOH, always you write it separately. OH, you write it separately. Now in nampak COO, you write it separately also. Okay. Now how to do the name for this? Let's try. Children, equation I say you must write the carboxylic acid, lepas tu baru alcohol, right? Okay. Sekarang for the name, listen. Very, very important. Okay, this one I told you for equation. Equation, apa cerita dia? Tulis carboxylic acid dekat depan, alcohol dekat belakang. Korang faham kan kenapa saya bagi tahu benda ni? Sebab kalau carboxylic acid dekat depan, alcohol dekat belakang, saya nak putung ni kan, senang. Nak sambung, like very easy, just sambung saja. Kalau alcohol dekat sini, ini dekat sini, susah sikit lah. So like this easier. Right? When you want to do the naming, you know what? This one, you know COOH is carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Got OH? Alcohol. Got OH is alcohol. Can? And you know what? Got COO. It's ester family. So you have just produced a new family called as ester family. How do you produce ester? Carboxylic acid plus alcohol. You get ester. Okay, now what's the process called? Esterification is the process. Ini proses dia. Okay, macam mana namakan ester? When you want to name the ester, you must name the alcohol first, then second only you name the carboxylic acid. Meaning, okay, meaning like this. Alcohol use is methanol, right? You must name that first. How? Methanol become methyl. If butanol, butyl. Pentanol, pentyl. So here methanol. So right here, methyl. Then propanoic acid is a carboxylic acid used, right? So carboxylic acid right here at the back. Propanoic become propanoate. Ethanoic means ethanoate. Butanoic means butanoate. So you see, this is the name of the ester form. So how do we write the name of the ester? From the alcohol and carboxylic acid that you use. But you must write the alcohol first when you want to name, then second name the carboxylic acid. Are you all following here? So process is esterification. No other condition. Got. Like catalyst. Catalyst, where shall I write? Okay, I write here. Catalyst yang diperlukan untuk esterification is concentrated sulfuric acid. Got it? Any question here, students? Any question here? Okay, so if no questions, I give you 2 minutes. Whoever is copying down or whatever, I give you 2 minutes. Bala, please be my timekeeper. Exactly 2 minutes. Please let me know, Bala.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher, how they want to add the catalyst inside?
The process, how to do the experiment, I show you one thing after this. There's a Gamba Raja. After this, I show. Wala, 2 minutes already, let me know.
Okay, teacher. The time's up.
Thank you, Walla. Okay, Walla, you said if what's homework given? Walla, can tell me?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Okay. So students, the one that you see on the board is certification by S1. I answered the girl who I think was Li-Ting asking me just now. I don't know. But macam mana buat experiment ni kan? I'll show you the procedure. But before that, I want y'all to do one equation also for me. Okay? Like this. You don't have to, okay. Let's see, structural and chemical equation. Never mind, I tell you this first. Aina, you buat untuk Li-Ting.
Yes.
Give me one example of carboxylic acid and alcohol. Remember, you have to draw the structural. So if you give decanoid, decanol, all, then you have to draw 10 carbon. So you give me what you want.
Pentanoic acid.
What? Pentanoic?
Yes.
Hey, you want to draw 5 carbon?
No. Ethanoic acid.
Ethanoic acid. Give me one alcohol.
Ethanol.
Wow, very small one. Good. Okay, now, ini Li-Ting punya choice. And you all know what you have to do? Ethanoic acid plus ethanol. Buat structural, buat chemical, and then the name. Anak, 3 benda. Korang kena buat 3 benda. Ethanoic acid plus ethanol. How to do the chemical structural equation. How to do the chemical equation. What's the name? But of course, in the chat box, you cannot be sending me the structural equation. So you send me the chemical equation and the name in the chat box. Okay? Time given 2 minutes. You all understand what you're supposed to do? Ethanoic acid plus ethanol. What structural equation, chemical equation, and naming. But in the chat box, just send me the chemical equation and the name only. Faster. Your time starts now. Faster, try. Wala, what's the homework, Wala?
Teacher, we have to do equation.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, what,
It's heptanoic acid plus plumbum and nonanoic acid plus sodium hydroxide, decanoic acid plus zinc carbonate.
Okay. You remind me after this one, we discuss.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, Bala. Okay, students, I'm waiting for your chemical equation and the name of the ester form in the chat box. First set. Remember, you all never try. You're not going to learn. Please try. Okay, so far answers are correct. Okay, good. Good. Lagi. Cepat, lagi. Okay, Shavina, okay. Okay, Lilith, okay, Elisa, good, Shavina, good. There's so many of you have been sending correct answers. Than, Lilith, Iman, Sandhya, Lee, Yuvi, Ain, good. Oh, there's so many Ain. Hanani is correct. Okay. Lee correct. Kuratul. Kuratul good. Okay. See, Kuratul just now give me the answer. Okay, done, students. Another 1 more minute. Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yes, Shervina, apakah anda nak carving? Good. Okay. Another 30 seconds and we'll discuss. Shervina, together, right? Together. No need separate. Okay. Valla.
Yes, teacher.
Are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, jom kita discuss. Oops. Alamak, I terpadam semua segala-galanya. Okay, tak apa. Okay, let's see. Just now Lily Ting choose ethanoic acid plus ethanol. So, jom. Ethanoic acid, what's the formula? What's the formula?
COOH.
CH3COOH. Ethanol?
C2H5OH.
So you have to like this, then like this, then the ethanol like this. Okay, C2H5OH. So what do you have to do? Take the H from the carboxylic acid, OH from here, H plus OH become H2O. So ini dengan ini sudah kahwin, kasih buang, apa yang tinggal kasih sambung. Jadi apa yang tinggal dekat sini? C and the H and the H and the H. C double bond O and the O, and then straight with the C, H, H, C, H, H, H. Okay, this is a structural equation. What's the chemical equation for this? CH3, COOH plus C2H5OH becomes, okay, here remember COO are saying, apa dekat depan lah. Apa dekat depan? CH3. Apa dekat belakang? Apa dekat belakang? C2H5 plus H2O. And what's the name for this? What I said, when you want to name, must name the alcohol first, right? Alcohol use is ethanol. Ethanol become what?
Ethyl.
Ethanoic become?
Ethanoic.
Ethanoate. So the name of the ester here is ethyl ethanoate. Okay. So students, some of you have been sending me the answer and mostly I think it's correct. Very good. Okay, sekarang. Listen. Process is called what? I told you tadi. Process is called what? Esterification. What's the catalyst used?
Concentrated.
Yes, concentrated sulfuric acid. And then there's one more thing I want to add here, the method. Children, please do not get confused between the process and the method. Process is esterification because you want to produce ester. Method used is called reflux method. Meaning, okay, let's see. I'm going to show you the diagram. Let's see. One moment. Alcohol. Okay. Mana itu diagram? Okay. Walla, can see already this one? Can see the thing I'm showing?
Yes, teacher.
Can okay, so students see here, I besarkan lagi. Seeing the diagram, big is good for the eyes, so let's make it big. Okay, let's see. Ini reflux, meaning what? Okay, you see, you all know you want to produce ester, you must take the carboxylic acid plus with alcohol. So I take carboxylic acid plus alcohol. But children, let's recall back a few things that we have studied about alcohol before this. Alcohol, flammable, mudah terbakar. Satu lagi, alcohol, volatile. What's the meaning of volatile? Do you all still remember?
Evaporates easily.
It can evaporate easily, which means it can cepat tukar jadi gas. So if you see alcohol, if you leave it at room temperature, so they can very fast change to become gas, you know. So now here, this alcohol and carboxylic acid, dia nak panaskan tau. Cikgu tadi cakap alcohol flammable. Itulah I tak boleh do direct heating. Apa saya buat? Saya guna water bath here. So if I do direct heating, then terbakar lah. The next thing is, I use this thing on top which is called as Liebig condenser. I think Liebig condenser, I pernah told you before this also. Okay, but here, why I'm using Liebig condenser? Normally students think, teacher, we use Liebig condenser, surely fractional distillation. Okay, bagi siapa yang you remember when we were doing for alcohol topic, we studied fractional distillation. What's the meaning of fractional distillation there? We separate a few liquids that mix together. Remember, we put Liebig condenser, then we separate a few liquids that mix together, right? But here the function of Liebig condenser is not to separate liquids. Then, apa saya letak Liebig condenser kalau bukan separate liquid? Ini cerita dia, dengar baik-baik. Alkohol ni kan volatile, cepat tukar jadi gas. Kau dah lah pergi panaskan dia. Jadi apa jadi pada alkohol? Alkohol tu semua akan jadi alkohol vapor, dia akan tukar jadi gas, dia akan naik sini. Kalau kau bayangkan sekarang, tak ada ini. You don't pasang Liebig condenser. You don't have all these stopper. What's going to happen? Alcohol supposed to react with the carboxylic acid to become ester. Tapi the moment I panaskan, alcohol kan cepat jadi gas kan? So alcohol akan cepat jadi gas, alcohol gas semua keluar. Kalau alcohol sudah keluar sebagai gas, macam mana nak react dengan carboxylic acid? Macam mana jadi ester? Are you following here? What I said? Alcohol, volatile. Volatile means very fast can change to become gas. So if you heat it up, what's going to happen? Alcohol will very fast change to gas, they'll escape out. If all the alcohol already escape out, who's going to react with carboxylic acid? How to become ester? So what I say? I say, oh alcohol, I panaskan, you cepat-cepat tukar jadi gas, you're escaping out, is it? I won't let you escape out. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to pasang a Liebig condenser on top. For what? Remember I told you before, Liebig condenser or water flowing means the condition here is cold. So when the alcohol vapor, alcohol gas try to escape out, dia naik atas ini, kena Liebig condenser, kan sejuk. Dia akan condense, jadi liquid dia akan fall back inside. So every time they try to escape out, they condense, become liquid, fall back inside. So fall back inside. Every time when they fall back inside, too bad, suka tak suka, terpaksa react dengan carboxylic acid untuk menjadi. So are you all following this? So why are you using Liebig condenser here? Simple, alcohol is volatile. So they can tukar jadi gas, they want to escape out. So to prevent it from escaping out, I put Liebig condenser to let it condense and fall back inside. So dia terpaksa react dengan carboxylic acid. So ini method is called as reflux method. It's called reflux method. Okay, when using the Liebig condenser to condense the liquid back and make it fall back inside so they can react. It's called as reflux method. Okay, and then this one here, porcelain chips to prevent bumping. Okay, meaning what? Okay, let's see. Like this. Bumping means when you panaskan dekat sini, benda ni akan, kalau tak silap saya BM kita panggil membuak. Membuak maksud dia akan like boil. Like sometimes they'll boil a lot, they'll keluar outside also, you know. Like contoh kalau saya bagi tahu, kalau kau buat dodol, kalau korang pernah tengok orang buat dodol lah, dodol ni bila dia makin keras you kacau benda tu membuak tau. Dia akan like boil, dia akan keluar out. So that's called membuak or bumping. So to prevent the bumping, you put some porcelain chips. So you mean the porcelain chips, the broken things all lah? Yes, the broken. Remember I told you before this also, like crucible and the lid. Yang kau guna masa empirical formula tu. Kan the crucible plus lid. Benda ni kan diperbuat daripada tanah liat, diperbuat daripada porcelain kan? So So the broken pieces all they'll keep. One, they can use during dehydration because the porcelain chips can absorb water. Or you can also put it inside here to make it like tak banyak membuat lah, tak banyak bumping here. So they'll boil smoothly. Not everything boil like coming out. Not like that. Bukan terpercik keluar sampai ke keluar lah. Okay. So basically that's the thing. This is reflex method. Okay. So children, wait, I clear this. If you all want to take picture, you can take picture. Wait, make it a little bit. Masukkan baby. One moment. Okay, I think it's just nice. Okay, siapa yang nak ambil gambar dulu. There are some messages on the chat. Let me check. Okay, teacher, why can't they bring down the remaining? Okay. Is the light? There's one question like, is the Liebig condenser only used for alcohol? No, a Liebig condenser we use for any liquid that is volatile, that very fast change to gas. They want to escape out. We're going to pass on Liebig condenser for any liquid that is volatile. Okay, are you all following here? Any other questions? You can ask me in the chat box. Okay, so students. Okay, let's see. Ada lagi, kejap lagi I explain some more. Okay, now let's see here. Let's see here. Mana tadi ya? Okay, so students, before I go further, I want y'all to try one thing. So I already taught you what is reflux method, all those things. Okay, let me show you something. Manusia, I clear the board. I want to show you all something. Okay, ini benda. Saya nak korang sekarang try this one. Wait. Before that. Octanoic acid plus decanol. Lily Ting?
Yes.
Can you draw the structural equation for this?
Now.
See, octanoic acid plus decanol. Can you tell me what's the formula for octanoic acid? C?
C7.
C7H?
15.
Then?
COOH.
Okay, COOH tertinggal satu, sekejap. Okay, so this is octanoic acid, C7H15COOH. Decanol, what's the formula? C?
C10 H21OH.
Yes, times 2 plus 1, 10 times 2, 20, plus 1, 21 OH. And then children, teacher, are you for real, teacher? You want us to draw this, then combinekan this, lagi panjang, mana cukup tempat, cikgu? See, now what I'm going to teach you how to straight do the chemical equation without drawing the structure. Can do straight chemical equation? Can. Structure tu hanya kalau exam minta you draw the structure, baru lukis structure. Kalau tu buat je chemical equation. And chemical equation here is so very easy. We try, you see. C7H15COOH plus C10H21OH. So what happened? Okay, listen here. What we did just now, from the carboxylic acid, we take the H, plus with the OH from the alcohol. H plus OH become what? H2O. Apa yang tinggalkan? H dan OH dah combine together become water. Cut that through. Whatever tinggal kasih sambungkan. Kasih sambung je lah. C7H15COO. Sambung dengan siapa here? C10H21. Itu je pun. That's it, you know. So they can give you decanoic acid plus decanol or whatever. However panjang dia punya benda pun, not necessary must draw. You know, when you have to draw, as I said, when exam asks you draw the structure, baru lukis. Tapi believe me, when benda-benda panjang macam ni, semua exam won't ask you to draw. So what do you have to do? Just take the H from the carboxylic acid and OH, combine together become H2O. Apa yang tinggal kasih sambung sajalah. Itu macam saja. Okay, sekarang, tell me what's the name for this? Decanol plus octanoic acid. So must name which one first?
Alcohol.
So decanol become what?
Decyl.
Decyl. Then octanoic become what?
Octanoate.
Octanoate. So this is the chemical equation. So similarly, saya nak you all just do the chemical equation. One example for you all to try. Just do the chemical equation only and the naming. Tak payah lukis all. We try. This is what I want you to draw. I mean, not draw, just do the chemical equation and naming. Nonanoic acid plus nonanol. Try. Nonanoic acid plus nonanol. Do the chemical equation and the naming. Send me in the chat box now. Faster, faster, faster. Faster, students. Chemical equation, the naming. We have some more things to do, so faster bit. Oh, Malavi is here also. I baru tengok. Ting, after another 1 minute, let me know, please.
Okay, teacher.
Faster, faster, the rest of you, faster, faster, send me the answer. Okay, good, good, good. A lot of you, okay. Okay, good. Lagi, cepat, cepat.
Teacher, 1 minute already.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna discuss, but some of them sending answer maybe another 30 seconds. Cepat, cepat sikit manusia. Hey, most of you good lah. Not bad, but children, one thing, nonanoic acid. Check that, nonanoic acid. So check, what is it just now? Nonanoic means how many carbon? Make sure of that. Some of you masalah korang formula nonanoic salah. Check back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Jom. Okay, so students, jom kita discuss. Kebanyakannya betul, tapi saya say salah yang some salah tu sebab formula nonanoic korang masalah sikit. Okay, let's discuss. Okay, student, nonanoic, I know non means carbon 9. But remember, you see, like here, octanoic, right? Oct means carbon 8. But because carboxylic acid kan got one carbon at the back here. So in front here must reduce one lah. So I put here 7. Because here 7, here 1, then can become 8, octanoid. But if here already put 8, then plus 1, here then become 9. Understand? So nonanoid, how to do? C8H times 2 plus 1. So, what's the H, students?
17.
C8. H how many?
17.
17. COOH. You know what's some of your problem? You use this C9. H19 COOH. Children, this is not nonanoic. This is already decanoic. Why? Here 9 carbon, here 1 carbon, total 10 carbon already. What's a decanoic? So nonanoic means this is the formula. Plus nonanol. Nonanol. Okay, nonanol is how to do formula for nonanol, students?
C9.
H19 OH.
Okay, then what do you have to do? Take the H and the OH combine together, become H2O. Apa yang tinggal kasih sambung. So remember this plus is, so C8, H17, COO, C9, H19. So what's the name for this? Name must name the alcohol first, right? How to do? Nonanol, like decanol become decyl. So nonanol become?
Non-new.
Yes, nonyl. Nonanoic become?
Nonanoid.
Yes, nonanoate. So nonanoic acid plus nonanol become nonyl, nonanoate. So that's the name of the ester. Done? Got it? Any question? Okay, so done for this part. We're going to go for the next thing. So let me clear the board first. I clear the board. Korang sudah semua kan? Okay, clear. Mana? Okay, let's see. So students, let's masuk family ester. Okay, so can you all tell me this family, how do you produce ester again? What plus what?
Carboxylic acid,
Acid
plus
plus
alcohol.
alcohol.
Okay, carboxylic acid plus alcohol becomes what just now?
Ester plus water.
The plus water.
Very good. What's the process called?
Esterification.
Esterification.
Esterification. What's the method called?
Reflux method.
Flux.
What is the catalyst used here?
Concentrated sulfuric acid.
Very good, students. And wait. I want to ask, why did you use reflux method? Because alcohol is?
Alcohol is volatile.
Yes, alcohol is volatile. Very good. So sekarang, can we masuk one thing here? General formula for ester. Let's see. Like children, you have studied alkane, general formula, CnH2n plus 2. Alkene, CnH2n. And ester, CnH2n plus 1, COOCnH2n plus 1. And the students look at this, gone case lah. So what is this lah? Like such a long general formula. You know what, students? This one you already know. Seriously, it's not something new. You know what? I was telling you all since the beginning, from the alkane until the carboxylic acid, all concentrate. Make sure you know from this family, go to another family, what to do, and all those things. You know why? Because kalau sampai, betul-betul lah sampai setakat dia punya carboxylic acid, kalau kau dah strong enough, belakang-belakang ni tak ada apa, pun you can easily do. So, yang belakang-belakang ni semua, ini benda yang kau dah tahu tau. Kita cuba kan kau tahu ester ni apa? Carboxylic acid plus alcohol kan? Carboxylic acid, you know what? What's the general formula? Tell me. What's the general formula? Kan ester is carboxylic acid plus alcohol, right? Okay, tell me what's the general formula for carboxylic acid first. See?
CnH2n plus 1 COOH.
Cn
H2n
plus 1.
OH.
So what do you have to do? You just have to take the H from here, OH from here, then tinggal kasih sambung kan? That is the thing here lah. See, CN, H2N plus 1, COO. Now CN, H2N plus 1, that's the thing. You see this from the carboxylic acid. This from the alcohol. But teacher, fine. But then why here N, here M? Simple. Because children, the carboxylic acid and alcohol that you use, tak semestinya number of carbon atom must be the same. Maksud dia, tak semestinya kan. Kalau kau pakai sini, methanoic acid, here must be methanol. Here you use ethanoic acid, here must be ethanol. Butanoic acid must be butanol. Tak semestinya kan. Kau boleh guna dekat sini decanoic acid, here you can use methanol. So number of carbon atom can be different, right? So how do I differentiate? Here letak M, sini letak M, itu saja. So here lah CM, H2M plus 1 from here. So it's nothing new, no? It's something which we have studied before this. Are you all following here? Any question here? Bala, Liting, you all following here?
Yes, Miss Satya.
Okay, so students, whatever you want to copy from the board, 1.5 minutes I give you, because the next we're going to go for something called as homologous series, functional group, all those things. If you have any question, you can ask me in the chat box. Yes, Divya, very good, very good. Long time never see you all. Yes, it's M. M, dekat belakang is M. Liting, 1 minute, let me know, please.
Okay, Miss Satya.
Thank you, Liting. Okay. Wait, there's so many messages. I reply one by one. Okay.
It's 1 minute already.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Malavi, the functional group all after this. Wow, Sandhya, amazing, Sandhya. Sandhya, later please give me your address. I'm coming to your house, Sandhya. Where is this girl? Sharvina, she asked something. Okay. So students, let's see. Okay, we're going to go for the next one. But before that, I need to talk to you all first. Okay. Bye. Okay, let's see. Lepas dapat tu, yes. Lepas dapat tu, yes. You boleh guna fractional distillation untuk fractional distillation untuk asinkan the ester, yes. Okay, so students, listen. Now I'm going to go do the homologous series, functional group, all those things. Okay, so some of you, kenapa teacher tak on the video? Okay, just to share with you, some of you mungkin tahu, mungkin some of you saw my status. Because of 2 bulan ajar online, my eyes are badly affected. And my phobia since school time, wearing glasses. Now, because of children, korang tengok screen, I think y'all should be even more than me. Sebab korang sekolah pun, some of you through online, tuition, everything. Please take care of your eyes because my eyes badly affected. The blue light, whatever like the digital screen, until I have to refer to specialists, until my eyes tak boleh buka. On 2 days I was off. My handphone sampai sekarang kena rampas. So siapa yang text me all those things, my handphone is not with me. I'm only allowed to use my handphone only during the classes. After that, kena rampas already. Okay, I can't be using. So basically that's the thing. Now I have to, this is Miss Pakias. Please don't laugh. So this is my new look. I hate this, but unfortunately I have to wear these glasses. Okay. My eyes are really badly damaged. So the thing is, kalau you all want to take care from advice that I got after seeing the eye specialist, your laptop keep far from you. Okay? And then next thing, don't just see, sekarang you see when I'm talking to you, I'm actually taking out my glasses, I'm seeing outside. Because when you see 6 meters away, your eye muscles relax. So every time when you see for a while here, when teacher is talking, you don't really have to stare at the screen, means look outside. Let your eye muscles relax. So basically that's a thing. So itu yang masalahnya saya tak nak on video because saya punya trauma, saya punya phobia wearing glasses. But seriously, I'm still 20 something. It's not aging problem, okay? So thank you so much for all of your motivations. So let's go for the homologous series and also the functional group. Hadiah COVID-19. Okay, let's see. So students, ini benda. So try when you're not looking at the screen, stay outside. Look outside, look at something green. Ini is more advice of the doctor. Okay, so let's see. Ini benda sekejap, saya lukis benda dulu. Okay. Okay, and this one. Okay, apakah ini benda semua? Okay, let's try. So students, here, if let's say if I give you something like this, propane, okay, pentene, and then I give you butanol, and then I give you heptanoic acid, then pentyl or ethyl pentanoate, okay? Ethyl pentanoate. Okay, these are things I've given you. Dengar, ni ada satu benda penting. Okay, then here, I want to ask you, what is the general formula? What is the molecular formula? What is the benda baru sekarang? Homologous series. Nama dia canggih tau, padahal nothing also. It's just homologous series. It's actually very easy. And then functional group. Ini semua benda baru yang kita nak belajar sekarang. Functional. Wait, buruk already. Functional group. Okay, next thing. Let's see. Students, if they ask you this one, students ramai yang buat salah in exam, you know. When they ask you what's the general formula for propane, what are you going to answer? General formula for propane. What is that?
CnH2n plus 2.
Very good. Normally, students, when they ask you what's general formula for propane, teacher, propane is it? C3H8. Children, tricky part, know what they ask? General formula, and then they add the propane. So when the students look at the propane, C3H8. But don't forget, they're not asking you molecular formula. They're asking you general formula. So still, what do you have to write? CnH2n plus 2. Okay? General formula for pentene?
CnH2n.
Very good. For butano?
CnH2n plus 1
OH.
Okay, very good. Heptanoic acid, general formula?
CnH2n plus 1 COOH.
Very good. This one, let's try. Ethyl pentanoate, general formula, how to do?
CnH2n plus 1
COO
CnN plus 1.
Okay, very good. Now, molecular formula for propane. Barulah tulis molecular formula for propane. What's the molecular formula for propane?
C3H8.
Okay. Pentene.
C5H10.
Butanol.
C4H5.
Heptanoic acid. How to do?
C6.
Very good.
H13.
Yes. See? OOH. What I said, heptanoic. C7, what teacher got 1 C at the back. So in front 6. Total can become 7. Ethyl pentanoate. How to do? Ini cikgu, ini kena fikir sikit cikgu. Tak apa, you can take your time to fikir but make sure answer is correct. See, they say ethyl pentanoate. Bermaksud apa? Depan ni menunjukkan alcohol, right? Belakang is the carboxylic acid. So meaning the alcohol that you use is ethanol. Carboxylic acid that you use is pentanoic acid. So in front you always write for what? Carboxylic acid. Belakang tulis for the alcohol. So tell me, carboxylic acid kau pakai pentanoic acid kan? Pentanoate means pentanoic acid. What's the formula for pentanoic acid? See? H9COO. Very good. Then from the alcohol is ethyl means ethanol. Ethanol, how do you write?
C2H5.
Yes, very good. C2H5. So this is the formula for the ester. Okay, next thing. Homologous series. Okay, question macam mana dia boleh tanya? What is the homologous series for propane? What's the homologous series for pentene? Homologous series, nothing so difficult lah. Homologous series means the family. So when they ask you what's the homologous series for propane, meaning they ask you, what's the family of propane? Propane is what family?
Alkane.
Yes. So homologous series for propane? Alkane. Tu je pun. Okay, let's try some more. Homologous series for pentene?
Alkane.
Homologous series for butanol? Alcohol. Homologous series for heptanoic acid?
Carboxylic acid.
Carboxylic acid. Okay, then homologous series for ethyl pentanoate? Ester. Okay, functional group. What is functional group? It's something like, okay, children, how do you know something is alcohol? Alcohol means they must have what?
OH.
OH, very good. Carboxylic acid means they must have what?
COOH.
So it's something like, to belong in that group, what you must have? That is called functional group. So for you to become alkane, nak jadi alkane semuanya mesti kena apa?
Single bond between.
Yes, single covalent bond. Kalau alkane kan semuanya they contain single covalent bond between the carbon atoms. Simbol dia macam mana tahu? C and C, single bond. So like that, that's a functional group for alkane. Alkene, what's the functional group for alkane?
Double covalent bond.
Yes, double covalent bond between the carbon atoms. Symbol dia C and C, double bond. Alcohol, that is, what's the functional group for alcohol? All must have what?
OH.
OH. So, OH. Which apa ni? Tolak OH. It's not tolak OH. It's showing the bond. The bond OH. Remember I told you earlier also, when there's a O and H, carbon must bond with the O. So that's a bond here. Okay. And what is this called? Hydroxyl group. Okay, now teacher, let's say in exam they ask you, what's the functional group of alcohol? What's the functional group of alcohol? Or what's the functional group for butanol? So am I supposed to write the OH or I'm supposed to write down hydroxyl group? Write down hydroxyl group first. Must. Ini must. Hydroxyl group mesti kena tulis. Lukisan ni cikgu, itu kau nak lukis, kau boleh lukis, tak nak lukis, tak apa. Tapi kena tulis hydroxyl group. If I were you, saya akan buat dua-dua. Saya akan tulis apa functional group for alcohol. Let's say they ask you what's the functional group for alcohol. I write the hydroxyl group, then comma, I'll put the bond OH. Understand? So this one must write. What's the functional group for carboxylic acid? Carboxylic acid must have what? The C double bond OH, right? What is this called? Carboxyl group. Ingat, they minta what's the functional group for carboxylic acid? This one must write first. Carboxyl group must write first, then you can look at this. But another one more warning, just to remind you all, kalau dalam exam kau dah lupa, teacher, the C double bond OOH, I dah lupa lah double bond dia dekat mana. Double bond dia dekat atas ke, dekat tepi ke, saya sudah lupa. Jadi, don't take the risk. You can just write it like this also. You can just write it as COOH also. You can just write it like this. Jangan sini the single bond, sini double bond, nanti hancur semua. Kalau tak sure, just can do like this also. Ester, they must have what? The COO, right? How do we draw that? C double bond OO. Apa nama dia? See, this is the last family that we are studying. The paling lambat, paling late one. So just remember like that lah. Carboxylate group. Paling late. Carboxylate group. That's the ester punya functional group. Macam mana lukis? COO. Tu. Understand? So basically the homologous series functional group or nothing so difficult lah. It's just easy only lah. Are you all following here? Any question? You can ask me in the chat box. Okay, students, I give you 2 minutes. Siapa nak copy ke apa ke? 2 minutes. Lily Tim, please be my timekeeper.
Yes, Miss Fatia.
Check here. Thank you for all the motivation, student. My God. Hello, Kitty. Wow. Tunggulah korang. Thank you. Yeah, actually, Sean, I was thinking, yes, use TV and teach, yes, but they're supposed to help me how to do something that's setting up, use the TV and teach. Welcome to the gang. No, Malavi, this one only when we're staring screen. The moment the MC all finish, normal classes start, this thing is gonna, first thing I'm gonna put in my cabinet. Yeah, actually, yes, I agree with you. When I watch TV, also I still painful. Sean, I'll kill you. Okay, already 2 minutes.
Haven't.
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 Okay.
Teacher, 2 minutes ready.
Okay, thank you, Lilith.
Welcome.
Okay, so students, I hope all of you copy ready. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, so students, ini semua sudah. Students, write down this one and nota. Next class, we have to continue from physical properties of carboxylic acid. So when I ask you where to continue from physical properties of carboxylic acid. Okay. And after that, we're going to go for fat and oil. Okay. So let's see, students. Okay, see here. So far, we have done the, ester belum habis lagi, because you see, ester, teacher, no chemical reaction all are like, under alkene, we studied chemical reaction, under carboxylic acid, all we studied chemical reaction. Under ester, no chemical reaction. Ester don't have chemical reaction. Ester, physical properties, and then you have fat and oil, and then you have to study pasal uses of ester. That's the thing you're going to do for ester. So next class, we will be doing that. Habis that, rubber. Okay. So those who have past year's question book, you can actually start doing many questions already. Yang kita buat from one family change to one family, like alkene go to alkane, alkane go to alcohol, alcohol go to carboxylic acid, then alcohol plus carboxylic acid jadi ester. Semua sudah. Semua family changing sudah. Okay? Okay, wait. Teacher can show the screen again. One moment. Okay, that's the screen. So students, done. Siapa nak screenshot, you can say. So students, I stop the class until here first. So see you, siapa yang bio tu semua, kejap lagi see you. Siapa yang bukan student bio. So students, I wish you Selamat Hari Raya. Have fun, enjoy, at the same time study, take care of your health. For now, I only tell one thing from my experience, take care of your eyes. Before bio, you still have 15 minutes left, right? Go and stay outside. Close your eyes, rest your eyes. Okay? So you're welcome, students. Selamat Raya. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Welcome. Bye.